Good morning, Corner. Happy Mother's Day. I'm back from town with my mama. Went and had breakfast. She bought mine, I bought hers. And I got the senior discount because of hers. And she still paid less because she was the lucky customer to get like a 15% off. So yeah. So I'm going to just do a quick video here showing all the painty papers we did on the jelly print last night. Squirrel's over there half asleep. So we get off the live stream last night, get the stuff cleaned up, and then I had to call the cops because a couple trailers down there's mad arguing going on and things were being broken, so I called the cops. They were there till about 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning, so I'm a tad bit tired, but that's okay. It was worth the fun last night. I think it was 1:45 when we finally finished. Somewhere. Well, we got off the stream.
It was like.
No, because it was 1:30. Oh, 1:35 when I ended almost. And then by the time I got the stencils cleaned and things like that, it was.
It was after 3 when we.
It was pretty late. We were getting ready to go to bed and lay down, and Pixie started going crazy because of the cops or me having to call the cops. Like, who blares their music? Blare music at 3:30 in the morning, and the arguing. And I'm in a trailer. Ouch. Whoops. My bedroom's at the back, and I could hear everything, and they were across the street and 4 down. So, yes, it was annoying. But we're going to go over these papers real quick. I want to just show you guys what we did. A lot of these are my favorites. So I took my mom, went to Golden Corral. It was her choice. I said the one family restaurant or IHOP so she could have waffles. And then we decided Golden Corral and we didn't get no waffles. But this is the first time she's ever been taken to breakfast for Mother's Day.
Aww.
So, score!
Props.
Yes.
Brownie points.
Yeah, brownie points. So here is this one. I like how the copper just peeks through on that one in spots. We have this one. This one was just Macely. Oh my goodness, I can't talk today. Mainly, off from the stencil. Pulling the stencil up, placing it back down. Puss in Boots, Puss in Boots. I'm not awake yet. I'm tired. Mom's knocking on the door. 9:15. I was supposed to be up at 8 o'clock this morning. Somebody's alarm had it. Oops. I had it set, but for the wrong day.
I woke up to it.
Yeah. Look how pretty that is. It's so shimmery. This one is shells. This one's for shell.
It just happens to have shells on it.
I know, it's not shells. That's the mermaid thingy.
Yeah, I know, but it kind of.
Yeah, this one's for shell. I still remember whose is whose, too. This is my favorite out of, I think, all of them that we did. This was off that doily hot plate thingy, whatever it was. It's over in the strainer. But, I don't know if you can tell. You probably can't tell yet. The copper only peeks through in some spots, like there in the middle. Oops, there we go. Right there in the middle. This is just my favorite one. Yeah. There's some copper up in here. Down here. It just peeks through just little spots here and there. This is one of my favorite prints. And this is just excess picking up off from the jelly plate. This one. This was just picking up what was left on the plate. This one was after I pulled the stencil up. It's got so much texture to it. You know, if you take 2 pieces of glass, you put some a dot of paint on it, press the 2 pieces of glass together, pull it apart, and you get that weird effect. That's kind of what this, I forgot what that name's called of that, but that's what this is like. It feels awesome. That's what it feels like. I feel like I got a burp coming. Oh, excuse me. Hey, better out than in, I say. And there's this one. Who is purple? I think.
Well, this is over there on the envelope.
I don't remember whose this one was. Oh, this was the 3 purple, wasn't it? The white, the purple, and the light purple? Yeah. So this one really didn't have a home. The purple ones didn't have a home. I think that was just a...
One that you picked.
Yeah. Here's one with the blue and the green. This one turned out really good. This was... I put the paint down, laid the stencil on it, did a couple of prints, which them really didn't turn out, and then I pulled the stencil, that thing up, and placed it down, and that's what we got. It's super cute.
That's the second time you did that, because the first time...
Huh?
That's the second time you did
Yeah,
that.
the first one didn't have no paint on the bottom, because I stuck that down on the jelly plate before I put paint on there. So that's the difference with... I probably could have got... Well, I didn't really get much of a print off the top part of that one, but... This was just picking up the excess. And I could actually go over these, again, the clearer ones, with some more stuff. This one is Little C. She's getting the pink, white, and magenta. I'll probably send her this one. Yeah, this is that one. This is from the orange, the fire one that looked like fire. That was really, I liked the texture that it had when I moved that one out. These are my favorite. These ones like this, these are my favorite. I'm going to send Janie a couple with this color scheme in it. It's so steampunkish. Those are good ones to send for the males in the group and stuff. That type colors. See, this one turned out really good too. I hope that didn't pick this up. I hope this didn't pick that up. This was just picking up what was left on the plate. There's the orange, a red and yellow one.
That almost looks like a spiral in the video.
Yeah. It looks really good.
Because of the way it starts down in the one corner, it just looks like it just keeps going.
Oh yeah, like goes like this. Yeah. Oh, it really does. You probably could do like use a marker or something to go around that. See, I like this color. I'm not sure how good in the video it showed it. Like, it was really bright out though on the plate. And of course, they had a crinkle in the middle.
Yeah, I was surprised that after you put it down, you spread it out with the color that...
The color, it's just...
It didn't really look like what was on the bottle, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it was close, but...
This one turned out good too.
I literally thought it was going to be like that baby poop green.
No, it's like... No, that wasn't baby poop green. And this was the first one with that stencil.
I really like that stencil.
I love that stencil. And then this was the second one. It turned out really good. I think did I? Yeah, of course I don't lay it down the right way because with certain stencils, if they go in a certain direction, you gotta think about it before you lay it down to how you want it placed.
Last night, depending on how you have the print and what you're trying to do.
Yeah, because see, if I had it going the stencil backwards, then I placed the paper down. When I pulled it up, it would have been facing the right way like that is. But that's okay. It's all good. It still looks cool. Irregardless, I think it's badass. I just have to remember the next time when I do them like that to place it the other way, which that's easier said than done, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna send Janie one of these ones. This one's cute too. And one of the prints, the last print I think it was, we had a pilgrim. Little Mr. Pilgrim in it. Yeah. And this is just picking up what was left from them other ones.
And I think that's how you got it too.
This texture. Yeah, it was the excess left off from this. The texture on this, it feels, I don't know, I can't explain it. But that copper poking through, like, it looks so distressed, but it's not distressed. You can see it. I like that. And this was, Shell had asked if you left the paint, without cleaning the, yeah, if you don't clean the jelly plate first and you layer more paint on, what would happen? So this is basically what would happen. I had the yellow and orange down, or yellow and red down before, and didn't clean it all up or whatever. And when I put the blue on, this is, get it, that pulls it up. So it's kind of cool.
And the first time you showed me that, I was actually really surprised by it. Because
pulling it up?
With the different layers, because I would think that,
yeah,
if you put 2 or 3 different layers on top of each other, that, by the time you do all that,
it's only
layer below, the first couple layers would be so dried out that you're not going to get anything off of it. But I think the moisture from the paint above it keeps it somewhat fresh.
Yeah, but it gets tacky, so it's going to stick to whatever's, pulling it up. But yeah, it's just the different effects. This is one of Carrie's. I think this was the print on top, one of them. I did a couple like that, I think, and then them heart ones turned out really cute, though. This one has the number 4 here, and it looks like a 9, and then a 1. Of course, I'd have to go this way for you guys to see that. So we have a 1, a 4, and a 9 right there. Yeah, see, it still turned out good, even though it was different than. That's one thing too with jelly plates like their prints like this. You won't get the same image twice.
Right.
It's like an acrylic pour. You won't get a duplicated unless you scan it and copy it that way, but you won't get a duplicated press.
And I think
or
too,
print.
One thing I noticed last night was like with all the different stencils that you've gotten that we used.
We used a lot of stencils last night.
The doily like that.
Yeah.
The hot plate one. If you put it down, if you put the paint down, then you put the stencil down, it seems like you have to put more paint down because of the thickness of the stencil.
Yeah.
In order for
that doily one, yeah.
For all the different.
Well, with that one, you would just basically with that one, you would just pull your stencil, the doily part back up and place that on the paper, because then you would have the paint below it.
Right, but
and
if
then
you're going for the effect of
if you want the print,
and you want the paint to come
you're gonna have to put
a fair amount of paint down.
Well, no, because I think I had too much paint at one point, but I think what you need to do is put the doily part down first, and then do your paint over it. Because the first one, the one that I really like, see with the yellow and orange, like these, I had too much paint. The doily was placed down, and then I put the paint over it. That I had too much paint. Whereas when I did it with this color, the blue and the green, I laid the paint down first. Then I put the doily one on. And it was a lot of paint. There was a lot of paint on there.
Yeah.
But when I pulled that up and placed it down, I got a really good print from that. So it's just it's just hit and miss basically with the stuff.
But with the thinner ones, it's not as big of an issue because you don't have to put that much paint down regardless. So
this one's one of Mary's. I don't know if you can see it, but man, that silver up in there is nice. This one left a really nice. This was a good color combo in the way it mixed. That turned out really good. This is just extra from that paint. And this one here, this is just what was extra on the stencil. Just laying the stencil down, going over it, laying the stencil down. So that's actually kind of cool. That'd be cool if I'm gonna have to make some gears, different size gear ones, and place them on the jelly plate and put paint over it, and do a print, and then heat gun it so it dries quicker, on the paper, and then pull the stencils up, and put the stencils down, get a print.
Right.
Randomly around, and then let that dry, and then pull up the last print on top of it. That would be interesting to see how that would look. It'd be like a triple layer, like that one. I'm actually kind of surprised at how good the white showed up. Like right there. Because white on white, it's hard to...
Right.
The titanium white, though, is a real vibrant white, so it's easier to see it. But.
Yeah, the color scheme that you used on that one almost would have looked really... It would have really popped if it was like a really dark blue or black...
Background?
Gray paper or something like
that. Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah. This one will go to Carrie. And this one is shells. This is one of my favorite stencils, is that feather. And it's got such thin pieces on it. When I cut it out on my Cameo, it was a pain in the butt, but this one turned out really good. If you were to take some Glimmer Mist or Tattered Angels or the homemade Shimmer Mist stuff, sprayed on that, oh, it would look so pretty. I haven't used ink sprays or nothing like that on my jelly plate. I'm afraid to. I don't want it to get stained up, and I like it.
No, but what you could do, couldn't you do the print like we did, instead of putting it on the jelly plate, just...
Yeah, I could do it on overtop. Yeah, I could lay my stencils down and do it like that on the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I could line this stencil back up on this and do a quick spray over with some of my homemade shimmer mist and stuff I have. But yeah, I'm just saying that would look really pretty with the shimmer on this. Or even using the Wink Stella. If anybody doesn't know what that is, I could go get it. But I'd have to get up. It's basically it looks like a water pen. Okay, but when you take it off, it's got like a soft bristle, and you can see where it left a mark. It's like a liquid.
Okay.
It's a really, really fine liquid, and it's got a real, real fine like shimmer to it. So wherever you write with it, it's leaving a speckle of shimmer. It's like pixie dust. It's really cool. This one, I really like that stencil because it'd be a good bookmark one. And I have all the insides to most of all these stencils. They're somewhere. And that's just, these papers here are the deli paper from Taco Bell. They had a bunch of misprints when my sister worked there, and so she brought them home, and because they're going to throw them away. And she asked if she could bring them home, and they let her bring her home. Let her bring them home, which was in Pennsylvania when we still lived in Pennsylvania. But I still got quite a few of them left. These are the ones that didn't have no markings on them. And then we have, I love this paper, and I love the texture that this paper gives anything. It's just, you'll learn, squirrel, you'll learn the texture is like, it's like a crafter's orgasm, let me tell you. It's the crinkling, like when I do the tea-dyed paper and stuff, and I don't know if I can do it in my oven because I got a gas stove now, but letting them air dry even, just the crinkle and the textures of, yeah. And when I do something with modeling paste, the texture that it gives, yeah, it's insane. So this is typewriter paper that I got at a thrift store in Pennsylvania. And you can see it's got texture to it. You can see the texture. And it's crinkly, and I love it.
I mean, it almost acts like a parchment paper kind of.
Yeah, it's almost like, yeah, it's old-ass typing paper. Like, I think the box is like 1965 or 1985 or something. It's back in the day. 1985, not that old for me, but... These are just extra prints left over from that one. I just like that color. We had a hand in one of them. But yeah, these ones turn out really good. This color combo turned out really good together. I guess it's because it looks like a patina look, like the copper and old, worn out copper look. I just like how it, with the way it pulls up, it doesn't like pull it all up. And these were just laying on top of the sun, on top, pulling the print. There's a couple on the back of that one. Because I pulled it up and threw it down. So I could, I have a 5-foot table right here, but it's going the other direction this way and not this way. So I just was like, trying to make sure I had room. I didn't want to waste nothing. And then this was excess from the stencil. This one looks cool. It's got like, it looks like it just, there's all the silver in there. And this one will go to shell also. There's this one. I love that stencil right there. It's one of my favorites. Even though this one looks like it didn't take as good, it looks so distressed. I really like that one. This would actually be good for like a book page cover. You could fold it right there. Although this would be the back, but the back of the page. So that would be cool. And fold it around like that. I'm just pulling the extra paint up. I wasted. And this was that doubled one. It looks like it lined up exactly. You can kind of see the 3D effect it looks like there. I almost lined it up exactly from the other side.
Not even trying.
Yeah. Like, oh, let's put it down. That one turned out good too. This one was Mary's. See, that would be a good one for like a traveler's notebook size. That'd be perfect. And these are just pulling the excess off from the jelly plate. I got some of that yellow and orange. And then there's some of that, the green, the red up in there in the corner. This is picking up the excess. Same with that basically. Got some of the yellow. This one you can kind of see the clock in there. This was after I pulled the clock up and did a couple prints even after. Just like that effect. I'm tired, so tired. There's the elephant. There was a whole joke thing behind elephants back in the other group we all were in. And then I like this one. That stencil, let me tell you, was a bitch to clean. I'm actually thinking I might trim it like here and here. And I think there was another thin spot over here. I might trim it and make separate ones, and then I can just place them sporadically, and then it'll be a little bit easier for cleanup. But I like this one. This one turned out really good. This is so like grungy. It's I love it. It just looks so grungy.
Yeah, with the exception of the blue, it looks like something that would come off of after I worked on a car. With the copper lip and the dirt just stayed black and everything.
This is the print. I pulled the stencil up and laid it on a piece of paper, and this is just from what was seeping out around it, and it still looks cool. There's some copper up in there on the side. Over there. And this is another grungy one. This is the lot. There's the pilgrim.
I was going to say, is that the pilgrim?
There's my pilgrim. Look. Oh, go that way. Do you see him? And he's walking in water. There's his reflection down there. Wait, down right there. Right there. There's his reflection. That's my pilgrim. He's even got the shoe like a pilgrim. Look at that. Look at his shoe. See his shoes? Look, and look, see his leg? He could have a peg leg. Look at that. See? This is a funny page. This one's a good one.
Pirate Pilgrim.
Not a pirate, our matey. No.
You just said you got one leg.
No, not like that. Not because he was a pirate. I ran out of, my pages weren't drying fast enough in my dry book, or my splatter book. So I used this to wipe off the brayer. And I also showed how to, this is a sticker from Dollar Tree. I used, it's like a, in the video, if you watch the video from last night you'll see it, but I used my stamping tool thing right here to show how to do it. You put the sticker down upside down and close it just like you would. You don't have to use it's hard to use the magnets with the stickers because they're thinner, but it does work. I've seen it. You really have to use juicy ink, I think. The archival ink I was using is almost gone. It's like 5 years old. So, but I still like that. That turned out good. And this, Janie, I'm going to send you this since you were wanting to see that. So I'm going to send you that with your goodies. And here's all the paint boogies. That's a mixture of colors right there. The only one I don't have down there is like the purple and the blue. There's the copper. But, so yeah. That's it on that. We had fun last night. Did you have fun? I had a good time. I actually kind of want to go live again sooner than later, which is funny. But my trailer is a mess right now. So my mom come in because I was late. I woke up late, so mom come in. What the hell'd you do in here? My craft room, Mom. My other computer is messing up, I told her. And okay, but why is it all in here? So I could record on my computer out here. Oh. Well, why didn't you take care of us? Because it was a late night. I was tired. But I had told Squirrel before I went to bed, I said, Mom comes in here, I'm going to hear it in the morning. Sure enough, I did. For real, it's my place, but still, you know, it's your mom. You know, your house shouldn't look like that. But we still have things in boxes from Squirrel, you know, getting here Sunday last week. We didn't unload the U-Haul till Monday, so. And I worked all week, so. You know, he's being respectful. He doesn't, like, want to put stuff somewhere, and I'll be like, no, it don't go there. You know. But he's got his space. I've got my space. But anyways, so I will go for now, and I'm deciding on a couple things, and I might go live later tonight. Because I don't work tomorrow.
Maybe not that late, but later.
No, not later. Not that late, no. Garbage in the morning, and we have errands to run in the morning, so, but we'll see. If not tonight, then tomorrow.
Oh, no, we'll go tonight.
Oh, we are tonight, huh? We're doing it tonight. Oh, we're doing it tonight. All right, so bye, guys, and we'll see you later today. It's home, bye.
Bye.